Breaking news from News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
A shocking development in court today where Highland Park suspect Robert Cremo III was expected to change his plea. We go live now to WBBM's Nancy Harty, who was in the courtroom with the latest. Nancy.
Andy, this is not the outcome survivors and victims of the parade shooting were expecting. We just left the courtroom here and saw the shocked look on many of their faces. Lake County prosecutors read what they said was a negotiated plea with Robert Cremo III that would have him spend natural life in prison plus 30 years if he pleaded guilty to 55 charges, including 7 first-degree murder charges. But when it came time for him to agree to it, he initially failed to respond to Judge Victoria Rossetti, instead sitting silently in a wheelchair we have not seen in court before, by the way. There was a brief recess. He talked with his public defenders, and when he came back, he said in a quiet voice, no. So the trial will go forward, scheduled for February of next year. We're expected to hear from maybe some of the survivors, maybe some of their attorneys after here, but as I said, they were shocked by this development. Reporting live from Lake County, Nancy Harty, News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
Our top local story here on News Radio WBBM. Highland Park parade shooting suspect Robert Cremo III rejected a deal that would have sent him to prison for the rest of his life today. WBBM's Nancy Harty reports from outside the Lake County Courthouse where survivors and relatives of victims gathered for what they thought was going to be a change of plea.
I think it's all, honestly, I think it's all a game.
Ashby Beasley was at the July 4th parade with her son and left court feeling angry, frustrated, disappointed, and heartbroken. This after Cremo said no to a deal that would have had him plead guilty to 55 charges, including murder and aggravated battery with a weapon.
I think that this really proves that he just wants to see chaos. He wants to be behind it.
Many relatives had shocked looks on their faces as we left the courtroom. After the abruptly short hearing, State's Attorney Eric Reinhart stayed behind to talk with them.
We met with them as long as they needed to. We are available for them not only throughout the rest of the day, but until this goes to trial. We will continue to support them. We will be ready for trial.
That trial is set for February. Outside the Lake County Courthouse, Nancy Harty, News Radio 105.9 WBBM.